face again. Oh no, I see your face again. I saw a silhouette and wish that it was you. Hope that I see your face again. Oh no, I see your face again. I see your face again. I see your face again. Goddamn, you stuck in my head. Summer came around, but it wasn't my best. It felt colder this year without you right here beside me. Is it always gonna feel like I'm trying to forget? 'Cause I only miss you and you are gone. I'll do a move on. I always tell myself it's time for someone new. Then I see your face again. Oh no, I see your face again. I saw a silhouette and wish that it was you. Hope that I see your face again. I see your face again. I see your face again. Goddamn, you stuck in my head. Summer came around, but it wasn't my best. It felt colder this year without you right here beside me. Is it always gonna feel like I'm trying to forget? 'Cause I only miss you and you are gone. I'll do a move on. I always tell myself it's time for someone new. Then I see your face again. Oh no, I see your face again. I saw a silhouette and wish that it was you. Hope that I see your face again. Oh no, I see your face again. I saw a silhouette and wish that it was you. Hope that I see your face again. Oh no, I see your face again. I see your face again. I see your face again. Goddamn, you stuck in my head. Summer came around, but it wasn't my best. It felt colder this year without you right here beside me. Is it always gonna feel like I'm trying to forget? 'Cause I only miss you and you are gone. I'll do a move on. I always tell myself it's time for someone new. Then I see your face again. Oh no, I see your face again. I saw a silhouette and wish that it was you. Hope that I see your face again. Oh no, I see your face again. I see your face again. I see your face again. Goddamn, you stuck in my head. Summer came around, but it wasn't my best. It felt colder this year without you right here beside me. Is it always gonna feel like I'm trying to forget? 'Cause I only miss you and you are gone. I'll do a move on. I always tell myself it's time for someone new. Then I see your face again. Oh no, I see your face again. I saw a silhouette and wish that it was you. Hope that I see your face again. Oh no, I see your face again. Will I see your face again? Wanna see your face again? Will I see your face again? I see your face again. 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 Oh baby, you're offended when I get defensive. Go and put the blame on me. Putting up defenses, crying is expensive. I can take the weight for free, and it's killing me to fight it out. 'Cause baby, you're the only one I can feel this for, and it's misery I'm wearing down. 'Cause baby, there ain't no way that I could love you. You've been empty again. Are you starving for something real? Come back again, 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 again. Just get a taste of my love, taste of my love. Just get a taste of my love, taste of my love. You're always wasting my love, wasting my love. Just get a taste of my love, taste of my love. Loving should be easy, simple like we're breathing. I don't